is Anthony.
This is Amy.
And this is our first video with people behind it. And we are on the Carnival Elation out of Jacksonville, Florida. And just wanted to talk a little bit about the ship and the experiences that we went through for the week. And they were all pretty good overall.
It's our official cruise recap for our Jacksonville on the Carnival Elation on that left port on October 8th. This has been a 5-day cruise. Yep. So we'll get started with our official review. So the first thing we want to talk about is this room that we're currently in. You can see behind us the beautiful ocean. We have a really awesome balcony room, and it's a suite. This room's massive. It's beautiful.
It's a grand suite.
Yep.
Room number U104. We have a video of the room, just going over everything that it comes with. Yeah, the tour. The only bad thing about this room is outside the balcony, there is a water pipe of some sorts in the corner, and it is constantly running water.
Draining, yeah.
It's a little loud, and it wasn't loud the first day, but it has gotten louder as the week went on.
Now, you can't hear it inside the room.
No, you don't hear it inside.
You don't hear it at all inside the room, but if you want to just go out on the balcony and relax, you're going to hear water just whooshing through this pipe.
We hope it's water. We don't even know.
We don't really know.
But we're going to go with it's water.
Go with water. Clean water.
Yeah, clean water.
So,
but other than that, the room is great. Our
room attendant was amazing.
He was really nice. Yeah.
His name is Pan, and he is hoping to head home to Thailand very soon, and we are hoping for him it'll be a good transition because he's leaving the company after 17 years. Yep. So we're excited for him, but even with one foot out the door, he was outstanding. It's probably one of the best room stewards that we've ever had.
He was on top of it.
Yeah.
17 years, he learned a few things. Yeah. So
we're excited for him. Yep.
What else can we talk about?
The ship overall.
Ship. It's a small ship. It's 20-something years old.
Yeah. First sailed in 1998.
Yeah. It's going in for another dry dock in January for I think 2 weeks. They said just to freshen it up, as they said, and it doesn't really need freshen up. It's really nice.
Beautiful.
They do a good job keeping it up and maintaining it for sure. It's an old ship.
Yeah, you can feel it in some of the open spaces that aren't so open, like the atrium bar. It's not nearly as open as some of the other ships that we've been on, and in the lounges and everything just feels more contained and lots of separation between the spaces. So,
but looking down from the upper decks into the atrium, it's beautiful. Yeah. It's really nice, and they did a good job back then designing that part. It's really nice to look up as well from the bottom floor, and it's done nice.
Yeah, it's really beautiful ship. Yeah. The coloring, the aesthetic, and they have it currently decorated for Halloween, which is
very limited, but they do have some orange flowers and some garland
and a big jack-o'-lantern in the atrium area.
Yeah.
One thing that was cool, if you have youngsters, which evidently a lot of people on this ship have youngsters, is they had a lot of activities for the kids that were kind of Halloween themed. They had a pumpkin carving contest today because we're on a sea day. They had
pumpkin carving contest.
Yeah, and they had
Halloween costumes, and they had trick-or-treating on board. Yeah.
And they had a sort of pumpkin patch where they had hidden pumpkins all over the ship. Yeah. That was our first sea day. So
kind of like how people find the ducks. I guess they were looking for little pumpkins.
Little scavenger hunt. So that was fun to watch. It was really cute to see all the little ones running around in costumes today. So that was precious. But it was definitely a lot of youngsters on this one. So, but the ship overall, I think it's beautiful.
Nice.
It's well taken care of and very clean. So not a lot of deferred maintenance or maintenance issues.
The next thing, I guess, would be our Nassau day, our port day. We did a last-minute shore excursion. It was the 2-reef snorkel.
Yep, and that was very last minute. We went down the night before to the Carnival shore excursion desk, and bought it through Carnival.
And asked what was still left and what was a good one. And we actually read the reviews on this one, and it got really good reviews. People
and it lived up to it.
Yeah, it was fun. Definitely recommend it. We had great tour guides on the boat. Funny, knowledgeable, just very nice, pleasant people to be around.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were in the water snorkeling on our second dive, the one tour guide came out and was just telling us about the land and the water history and his getting into this profession, I guess, and just really nice. And he you could tell he enjoyed what he did for sure.
And he was extremely. The second reef we stopped at was a reef
called Three Sisters.
Yeah, Three Sisters Reef, and they had a protected elk horn coral, or fire coral,
Yep.
That's the other name they call it. And so we were able to go see this really beautiful patch of endangered coral. And Miko was able to take our GoPro, which there'll be a video of that soon, into the deeper waters where we couldn't snorkel, and got some great footage for us. So we haven't even seen it. We're hoping it's great.
Yeah, supposedly there's a lobster down there we haven't looked at it yet. We actually have video of all of the excursion with different fish and different reefs, and so it was pretty cool. But he took it and tried to find it for us because we couldn't get down there. We tried and I just couldn't find it.
We're not that experienced.
I didn't even know what I was looking for at one point, so.
But it was really fun.
Yeah, so that was cool. And then our other excursion, port day, was at Princess Key, yeah. And we rented one of those little 4-person bungalow huts, and it was amazing.
Yeah, that was
so much fun.
1,000% worth the money.
Yep.
Like, as somebody that burns to a crisp in the sun, shade is worth every penny. And this bungalow, when we got to it, first they'd had a golf cart take us from the port to the ship to our bungalow and dropped us off. And when we got there, it was laid out with fresh fruit, chips, and salsa and guacamole, a vegetable tray with ranch dip,
our cooler of drinks and ice, and
yeah,
we have a video of the whole tour of that, and it was beautiful. It came with rented stuff, snorkel gear, and floating mats,
and towels, and that stuff would cost you extra to rent
if you just went,
if you just went and got it, but it came included in the price of the bungalow. So the price of the bungalow feels a little bit high when you book it, worth every penny if you add in all the value that you got. I mean, the food and the snacks and the drinks in the ice, there's a full ice chest of drinks plus a full ice chest of just ice, and it got up into the 90s, and it was really nice to have shade and an AC. There was an AC.
Yeah, air conditioning unit in there. So, and it has 2 fake windows, so you can shut the flaps on it and keep the air in. And there is an outlet on the wall, outlet, so you could charge your phone or your speakers. We didn't know that, so we didn't bring any cables. But luckily, we didn't need it. Nothing died. But there is a plug on the wall, so that's cool.
And we took advantage of the snorkeling. We had a really good meal.
2 lounge chairs outside, and then 2 lounge chairs
closer to the sand.
Outside of there's a deck, a patio, I guess. Where there was 2, and then another 2 with an umbrella. So it was definitely worth it for sure.
100%.
It was fun.
And also in Princess Key, there's a straw market that's kind of behind a gate, and you
as soon as you go off the ship and you walk through their gate, you could see another gate by 30 feet past it, and it says you need your ID and your cruise card. You go through there, and there's, I don't know, a handful of stores, shops, whatever you want to call them, and there is 2 little restaurants, and they're on each side of the street. One's here, one's here. The one on the left is called George's.
And it sells drinks. And the one on the right, which is where we ate, and I can't remember the name of that.
There was no name. It's the last one.
Yeah, there wasn't really any signage, but she was awesome. She made us a really yummy lunch of fried conch, and French fries.
with hot sauce and ketchup mixture.
And tartar sauce, and it was really yummy. And then we went across to George's and
got drinks.
Got some
Beers
drinks.
were like $5.
Yeah.
Sodas were $2. So.
And they have local beer, Bohemian beer. So that was.
He had food. He does sell food.
Yeah, he does sell food.
But he sells out quickly because there was nothing left by the time we got there, and we got there kind of early, so that might mean it's definitely the place to try. Yeah. The other place was great too.
It was good.
There's no sign or advertising. We actually asked the guard at that fence, where do you recommend? And he's the one who said, go there. So we did go there, and it was good.
It was great. So if you're ever in Princess Key and you kind of want to break from ship food, because they do serve, Carnival serves lunch at Princess Key, but it's burgers, hot dogs, potato salad.
Caribbean jerk chicken.
Yeah, so if you want to break from Carnival food and you want some legit Bohemian food, that was the place to stop. I'm really happy we stopped there.
It was definitely a good plate, and we split it, and it was more than enough. One plate. We didn't need two.
Yeah, it was perfect. So that was awesome. Another highlight in our cruise recap is the chef's table. Yeah. That was Anthony's idea. He said, let's do it. Yeah. And he asked me if I wanted to do it before, but booked it before he actually asked me. So good thing I said yes, because
booked it a couple months ago. And,
but it was awesome. Like, it was worth every penny. They started us out with a tour of the galley and the kitchen, which was kind of cool, especially to see just racks and racks of Carnival cake ready to go in the oven. That made my day.
The Carnival molten?
The lava cake. Carnival lava cake.
Their signature cake. You have to specify that.
Yeah, that was
because that's what they're known for.
Yeah,
and if you like it, you love it. If you hate it, then it doesn't matter.
It.
But either you love it or you like. Either you love it or you hate it. That's what people say. So there was a whole rack of it. There had to be about 50 of these cakes already made to be
put in the oven.
Yeah. And she's like, just take the whole rack to the room, because that would have been great.
Oh my God.
So we got to see that. And then they actually showed us how they make it on a smaller scale, which was really cool. I thought we were going to get to try it.
The pastry chef came out and like mixed an entire batch of Carnival cake, a small batch.
Yeah.
And so that was exciting. That was fun.
But at the end, you get a picture taken with your group that you sat with, and behind inside the envelope, they give you directions how to make your own Carnival melted cake. So that's probably going to be dessert next week at our house.
And every week going forward.
Every week, every night off. So it was really fun. It was a great experience.
It was a great experience. We tried a lot of interesting things that are, they really give the chef
push the envelope.
The opportunity to push the envelope and really practice like molecular gastronomy and play with the food, and that was really fun. One surprise that we didn't expect though is it was a 3-hour event.
Yeah, that was the worst part.
It's a 7-course meal, but it was a 3-hour event. The chef explained every meal every bite that we had, and how it played with the other things that we were eating, and so it was really interesting.
Yeah.
And to me, the 3 hours wasn't a problem as much as it was if you're not expecting it and you think, oh, we actually had an appointment with a photographer, and
we didn't make it.
We obviously didn't make the appointment. We had to kind of run and call him and let him know because we just didn't know.
And everybody kind of had to stand up and just take a break because it was 3 hours. We needed a
7-minute stretch
inside the Mark Twain
Library
on the Elation ship. That's where they do it. Now they said the Mardi Gras, their new ship, they have their own
dining
room and experience for that. We did not have that, and it was hot in there. It got warm. They had to bring in a fan to try to cool us off. It didn't really work, but they tried. It was just a long experience, but it was definitely worth it. I would do it again.
Yeah, I would do it again. I would love to do it when we go on one of the newer, bigger boats, like the Celebration that's coming out next month or next week.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Or the Mardi Gras, because they have their own dining room for the chef's table, and a couple that was at chef's table with us, they had done it on the Mardi Gras, and I guess there's actually you dine in the kitchen, the chef's table kitchen, and you can actually see the food being prepared. And so, but I mean, as far as the Elation's concerned, 100% worth it.
They made it fit, and it worked.
Yeah.
And people liked it. They actually did it twice, I believe, on this ship.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 14 people per
sitting.
Per dinner.
Yeah.
So if you can get your hands on the reservation, I'd say try it.
Yeah, definitely. And honestly, I think that was a really fun event. Just the people, the other people, the other 13 couples that were booked for that, they were a lot of fun. We had great conversation, lots of laughs.
6 couples.
Oh yeah, 6 couples, not 13 couples. It's limited to 14 people. So, but the rest of the party that had booked at the table that we were at,
just really nice people.
Really fun.
Yeah,
just
from
really
all
nice
over,
people,
just fun,
and
just talking about you know, life and cruising and how many cruises these people have been on, and you know, it was fun. Yeah,
it was good conversation.
Yeah.
Overall experience. What's your overall feel on the ship? The food, the experience. What's your overall?
It was good. We had beautiful weather today. Actually, it was I think the only day it really rained, and we had a thunderstorm. But other than that, it's been great weather, hot, nice. Ship was great. It's old and small, but it's good. The food overall it's basic food. It's nothing to write home about. It's not bad by any means, but you're not gonna go be like, oh, this was the best. Now, Guy's Burgers, of course, is one of my favorite things, and I make sure I get that as soon as I get on the boat. I had it for lunch today, and this is our last day, and I may even sneak out of here and grab another burger before dinner starts. But they have a new burger out. Thunderstruck burger, and I don't know what's on it. We have a picture of it. So
it's got fried jalapenos, pico de gallo, it's got beans, it's got nacho cheese sauce. It was really yummy.
The only problem with that burger is they don't make a lot of them, so when you order it, they tell you to move to the side and we'll get it for you, which takes minutes. I mean, you're waiting for it.
And it takes 4 or 5
minutes. And not a lot of people order it.
Apparently not.
I don't know if people just don't realize that it's there to be ordered, or they're like just promoting something in the future, but it's ready to go. It says order, but nobody does order it. And we did order it. I stopped the first day because I was not waiting that long. She continues to order it.
It's good.
I don't have time for that.
I'll wait for it.
So
I'll wait for it.
I'll eat my 2 burgers before she even gets her first one. But it was good though. I enjoyed it. It was different for sure. He has good burgers. I mean, that's all there is to it.
Yeah, it was yummy.
And that's about it, really. The overall experience, I liked it. It was fun. I've been on this boat before, so this was a nice little come back to it, and I'll come back again for sure.
Yeah, I think my overall experience, it was great. It was a lot of fun. The trivia games were really fun. We do trivia on every ship, and so
we never win.
We never win. But we try hard.
We try.
We get an A for effort, for sure. But, you know, there's always 80s trivia or movie quote trivia, sports trivia. And they've done a good job mixing it up. They still had sports trivia and movie quote trivia, but they changed the movies. So that was great because it wasn't like, oh, we've heard these same questions. So that was fun, and I love that. And we actually finally did win a trivia, and it was a new category
that we would never tell people that we would even participate in, and it was a little awkward.
It was great. We won.
I know.
We won.
Of all the things.
Of all the things.
Sports that I love. I stink at it, but I love it. We lost that one.
But we won Trivia After Dark. 18 and older trivia, and we nailed it. So we got little trophies, little medals.
Yeah.
So we're award-winning trivia people now, and we're happy. I'm happy.
She's more happy than I am.
I'm pretty happy about it. And so overall, I think the experience was good. I think, like Anthony said, the food in the dining room, it's just hard to produce food on that mass scale. Yeah. And so you lose some of the quality. It was good. It wasn't bad.
Had to wait. I mean, there was some.
I think that's the hard part with the dining room is like the wait. I mean, we waited over an hour just to order breakfast.
Yeah,
so
this morning breakfast took forever.
Yeah.
I think they forgot we were sitting there, honestly, because the drink lady, I asked her, I said, you know, they haven't taken our meal order yet. And she's like, oh, well, he's going to get to it. He's right there. He's taking somebody else's. And then 5 minutes later, she came over and took our order because I think he told her,
go ahead and do it.
Yeah, because I don't have time. So, but it's understandable. And it's still was still great. It wasn't even a big deal.
Yeah.
We had nothing to do today, so.
Yeah, no, it was a sea day. Like, we were relaxing, but overall, I mean, the ship was beautiful. It's very well maintained. The service was really good, like from the staff.
They give 100%, every single person.
Yeah, they were great, and overall, I think it was great. So my on a scale of 1 to 10, amazing adventure scale,
which is new.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5. And I'm giving it a 7.5. It's losing some points for quality of food. Definitely losing some points for noise because we had noisy neighbors with horrible little children. If you're watching, please keep your kids not on the balcony making noise at 7 a.m. But overall, it was a great experience. And I think the excursions were fabulous. The chef's table was fabulous. And I really couldn't give it less than a 7.5, mostly because it's our honeymoon and just had good company.
Yeah, it was definitely worth it. I gave it a 6, and not because of the excursions. The excursions were a 10 for sure. I'm talking the 6 overall was the ship. It's small, very small. Everything is crowded and condensed.
It's crowded.
It's old, so it doesn't have the greatest Wi-Fi. It doesn't have like those things that you expect in the newer ships. So that's why I gave it a 6, and it's really nothing you do about it. So yeah. I think it's a good 6, and I would, like I said, we'll definitely be on it again.
Yeah.
So it's not a 6 in a bad way at all. It's just, 2022, you want the newer ship. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that. But nothing wrong with the old ship, just to get away, and that's what this was.
Yeah, it was
just a quick getaway, and
5 days, quick getaway, celebrate.
And it was, it ended up turning into a honeymoon cruise at some point, so it was worth it.
100%.
Yeah, it was definitely worth it.
So that's our cruise recap. There's going to be other videos from this cruise. We took videos of the suite. We took videos of some of the locations. We took videos of the lounge.
As much as we could.
Yeah, we've got lots of pictures that we'll share. But
and all the other videos will be a lot shorter than this video, I promise. Because I know nobody wants to listen to this for 20 minutes, and we're sorry. But this is our first one, guys, so
we did good.
Please give us a little bit of leniency.
We did good. We did good.
We think so. We hope you guys are good. But thank you so much.